There we are. We're live. Come on in, folks. We see you out there. The chat is open. We are live. Come on in. Anyone?
Bueller?
Yeah.
Panel
Bueller?
has become quiet.
Bueller.
It was
This will bring
cacophony prior to going live, and now it's just all quiet.
Yeah. I was going to say this will bring them in, but I'm not going to play it. Yeah.
Do it.
Does it have anything to do with biscuits?
God, I hope not.
That usually repels. That's the signal for everybody to leave. Yeah.
You've got to show the beginning of that, Randy, that sandwich. That's the best part.
It's the audio on that's not the best, though. We do have a new video clip, though, Charles. I got this on the back of a political meme.
Yes.
That sounds like politics.
Mm.
It is politics. All right, we're running the opening. Here we go. Let's do this one.
Holy shit. That is the craziest thing I have ever seen. And I'm Dennis Quaid, and Dennis Quaid has seen some shit.
Thanks for joining us, folks. Come on in. I'm your host, Randy Zimmerman. We're here for Sunday Funnies. You can find my work over at aerocomics.store. There's all sorts of different titles.
What happened there?
Some of which I wrote. Anyway, swap places. Here we are. Hit the wrong button. Go over to aerocomics.store, folks. Check it out. The Fool, Alice in Chains is over there. HeroBot Zero. There's 2 issues worth over there. There's PDF files. Soon there'll be apparel for you to purchase as well. Aerocomics.store. Go over there and take a look. And now we have a subscription service as well. So go over there and take a look at that. We're all prepping files so folks can get digital comics at a small subscription price and news. And there's a lot of big news coming from Aero Comics here in the next few weeks. So you don't want to miss out on that. You will be the first to receive it if you subscribe to the channel. Also joining me this morning is Mr. Glenn Fleming. Glenn, introduce yourself.
Hi, everybody. I'm Glenn Fleming. I'm a writer, artist, and publisher. You can find my work on Amazon, at New Haven Press Publishing, all over the place. I've got 11 books out there, different subjects. I publish Comics Unlimited, which is a magazine about comics, surprisingly. If you go to fundmycomic.com, you'll be able to pick up a copy of my Hatch annotated book, which tells the story of my character Hatch. But if you just go to Amazon and you'll find just about everything on there. Or if you go to Google and put my name in, you'll find something.
Something
In the way she moves.
There you are. Also joining us, Mr. Russ Leach. Russ, introduce yourself.
Good day. I'm a comic book artist from the UK. You can find all about me at russleach.com. Sign up for the email list. There's new stuff coming from myself, Randy at Auro Comics. The Atlantean is on the board now. Full-on Cull the Conqueror stuff. You'll need to find out more about that. So sign up for the email list over at russleach.com. Failing that, find me at a dojo and we can have a fight. There you go.
All right. Also joining us this morning, as soon as I can get my mouse working, here we are. Allison, introduce yourself.
I'm Allison, the Alley Cat. I'm a fellow member of the Indie Comics Network. I stream on Fridays with Arting with the Alley Cat. I have a big truck going by me in the background, so if that drowns me out, well, I guess I'm screwed. I'm currently working on Sorcery comic for online excuse me, for an online magazine, and yeah, it's pretty good. And I also have The face of my face of Alley Cat Comics, my cat Hops. He's
There
happy
we
to
are.
be here.
Yeah.
Very happy. Because
Also, this morning, Charles is in the house. Charles, introduce yourself.
Yes, my name is Charles Santino, not from the UK, but from the USA. USA. I'm the creator with my artists of Rammur, Rammur, Master Thief in a Future Police State. Far and away the best of all the comics out there about Master Thieves in Future Police States. What's that, you say? There are other comics about Master Thieves in Future Police States? No, I was just being cute and clever. Rammur is the one and only. And his two and only interests are money and women. So that's Rammur, Rammur. Buy it today on Amazon and elsewhere. Digital and print. There are 2 issues. You can see the first one behind me. And here is the second, both on Amazon, digital and print. But wait, there's more. Still on the fence about Rammur? Contact me directly for free preview PDFs of both issues. Thank you.
The cops are doing their job as long as they don't be mean to people who are actually being innocent. Then I'm all gravy, baby.
There we are.
That's from KTEL Records.
That's
So I
right.
have this new comic coming up. It's about a master thief in a future police state.
No, you don't. My lawyer is going to be in contact with you. A strongly worded letter will follow.
I can't read, so I'm fine. I'm an American.
Yeah.
The American school systems, USA.
I got a lawyer. Anyway.
My lawyer is
Planet
Michael
Comics.
Cohen.
Yeah. Well, that'd be great. We're looking at Planet Comics, folks, from a reprint book from PS Art Books. Had a forward in it from the great Roy Thomas. This is Planet Comics number 2 because we didn't get any farther last week than the first issue.
Oh, that sounds like us.
What a great cover.
Will Eisner.
It says February 1940.
And there's our friend Spurt at the bottom.
Spurt.
Spurt Hammond. So all of the this is where all those space opera tropes kind of got its due for the kiddies. Planet Comics from Jumbo Comics.
Yep, that and Lensman.
This book features the only outside of Will Eisner's cover, who I recognize, the only other person in this book whose work I recognize is Fletcher Hanks. There's a Fletcher Hanks story in here. If you haven't seen Fletcher's work, you're in for a treat. Here we go. What a great cover, huh?
In space, nobody can hear you gurgle.
Yes.
It's more of a proximity thing.
New character, Planet Payson. Almost dressed like Adam Strange.
So
It looks like his costume doesn't fit him, doesn't it?
It looks like pajamas.
It's a bit loose.
Got his
Yeah.
waist
With
a
his-
little high there.
Sorry,
With
what,
his
what
high
the hell's-
pants.
Those are underoos.
What the
Must
hell
be.
is Payson?
Payson.
What's that?
Well, it's the same as
Last name, I guess, or maybe his first name.
same as Spurt. You know, what sort of a name's that?
It's the same galaxy as Osun.
All right.
Good lord. This is what? It doesn't
Planet
make any
Payson.
sense. This is 1940s America. This is why it
Yes.
doesn't make any sense.
It doesn't make, so it's not supposed to make any sense. Great spaceship, though, right there.
Look at this great writing. It says on there. It says, "Payson, there's something strange going on beyond those clouds. It's ceased now." Oh, okay,
Never-
that's the end of that.
Never mind.
All the
That's the end of
stories
this
in the
episode.
all the stories in the gutter.
Go up with Roland and find out what it is all about. That's what it says. Go up with Roland and find out what it is all about.
What it was all about.
What it was.
Yeah, and why you shouldn't
No, it's what it is.
hyphenate.
That's what it is all about.
Why you shouldn't hyphenate. All right, prof. Esser. I'll start right now.
All right, Prof. Esser. Yeah. Obviously, that man's last name is Esser.
Yeah. It says, Payson and Roland zoom out into the unknown. Well, it's not, is it? It's only a cloud. It's not like it's 20 light years away, is it? It's just a cloud.
What's that thing
There's
above the
flashes
cloud?
among the clouds. Yeah, they sure are mysterious.
Why is there a pie?
Pie?
That's a pie in the
There's a
sky.
pie. There's a pie above that cloud. What's that about?
Here,
Yeah, it's good. This is the pie in the sky. It's,
more like a Twinkie.
Yeah.
Don't tell him. Did you tell him about the Twinkie? What about the Twinkie?
What about the Twinkie?
Are we clubbing now?
Almost.
Look at this.
Randy, sorry, just turn back. I want to say something about the castle. Look at the castle at the first panel. It's the cross between a castle, one of those Islamic type, they call minaret things, and a nuclear explosion.
Yeah.
I like the way you got bored because like one half of the castle's like really sort of just a block. Yeah.
It's a colorist. Yeah, brown.
Yeah. That's a really
All
bad
it needs on it.
extension the
All
side
it
of
needs
his
on
arm.
it is some. All it needs on it is some guy saying, "I'm French. Why do you think I have this outrageous accent?"
We're just like,
The raspberries at you in your general direction.
All of this open space at the balloons right next to the action.
Yeah.
Here. Look at that.
Well, when you're drawing 16 pages a day,
Yeah.
Yeah. It's an easy way.
You're probably going through and lettering them too.
No, I actually quite
There you
like
go.
this. I prefer this to the other stuff we were looking at last week.
I do like the big open feel.
Yeah.
The
I like
clues
the
in the
big-
third
yeah.
panel. The
That's
clues
what
in the
she
third
said.
panel. This place seems to be empty.
Yeah.
I've been wanting to make a pareidolia joke, but it's just
Is that a castle
No, Russ,
in the clouds?
the cool thing about Planet Comics is that the artwork gets a lot better as they go along.
Yeah.
Oh, it gets better. It can't get better than this. This is.
I know it's difficult to do, but yes, it does actually.
Wow.
Well, look at that. If you wish to enter this castle, I will show you the way to our master.
Within the
No,
castle. 2 seconds later, within the castle.
I can quite sort of comfortably say this is some of the worst lettering I've ever seen.
Yeah.
You've never then you've never seen Little Nemo.
we have the leader of the Hawkmen here. Flash
Yeah.
Gordon called. There's a lawsuit on the way.
Yes.
I think it's
This
possibly
This is long before he stopped going on his diet here.
That's true. Yeah.
Look at that guy on
Bottom
the right. He's
right.
got this
Oh,
guy
sorry.
in a mask and his pants and his Y fronts. Just on the
What's
side
that?
there. Just
Yeah.
can't see his
Yeah.
arms, just his chest and his stomach.
It looks like
Well,
that guy.
you definitely see something protruding.
Well, in the last panel, he lost his wings.
He sure did.
Yep.
And it just left him off.
No time to draw them.
Yeah. Detachable wings.
Got a deadline. Comics are selling. Let's get them on the stands quickly.
Went from 4 panels on a page to 3 panels on a page now, so that they can accommodate the.
Would you
large potato
would you
strip.
rather read this or anything Marvel published this month?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
this beats it by any measure. Look,
Marvel
Roland,
Comics. Who's
Rockets.
Marvel Comics?
The
yeah,
timely.
must belong to Buzz Lark.
Actually, I think they were publishing the Marvel comic.
Is that 1939? I think Marvel
That's right
comic.
around
Yeah.
there,
Rockets. Must
So this
rock.
isn't much after that. It's probably produced the same year. Look, Roland, rockets must belong to Buzz Lark. Of course. They
Didn't
do.
have time to write. Didn't have time to write the word "they must" belong to
Yeah.
Buzz Lark.
They do. The Hawk Commander described them to me. Now for some action.
It's about time.
Buzzlark. That kid's mother hated him.
I know. What a guy.
Oh wow, here we go. Way to pace the story. Let's have
Yeah.
some really big panels and then squash all of them into the last 2 pages.
Dogfight in space. Yeah.
That's space.
Well,
Well,
in the sky.
it's got
It's-
clouds.
it's got rocket
That's-
ships.
Right.
There we are. This artwork is kind of a step up from the first issue, though.
It is. Yeah.
Let's see who did this. This might be Herb Trimpe.
You don't dumb cat. Stop it.
George Tuska.
George
Yes.
Tuska. Wow.
George Tuska. Actually, a name I recognize.
And ironically, he'd end up drawing a character with the same color outfit, red and yellow.
Yeah.
I want one of those one-man tanks. Yeah, I got to have one of those.
With a
Yeah.
little dome on top.
We definitely
I
need to drive one of those down during rush hour.
Yeah, I could zip down to the supermarket in that.
That's so
Gotta love that.
ridiculous.
That would be hilarious to be driving down
Yeah,
a
not
freeway
just-
or something.
You can see 360 degrees. Just turn your head.
Yeah.
There's there's no blind spots there in your windshield.
No.
My head doesn't turn that way. 360.
Well, maybe there's a 360 turning seat in there, so you
That'd
can
be cool.
spin.
That'd
You
be
can spin around
That'd be great, especially if you're driving forward.
when
Yeah.
you're backing up, right?
Yep, that could be a thing too. As long as I get that beep thing for like backing up.
Look at this guy. Look at this guy running.
What sort of
The guy in
rug
front of
is
me
that?
shout.
Here's mine, Sonny.
He's actually
love-
running in. He's actually running in reverse. He's telling them all to.
I love the way the
Stop them, you
exclamation
fools.
points
Yeah.
are on a
Yeah.
separate line.
Yeah.
All of them.
Yeah, they are.
Why?
Well, the one after affairs
This
isn't.
one here is good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That
I
one's
mean,
not.
in that last panel.
Yeah, just
Stop
about-
that, you fool.
And just about every single line has an explanation point. All these people doing are shouting.
Well,
Why are people
that
so
was
angry in the future?
that was comics until the late 60s. And
Yeah.
there was a reason for it, is the printing was so bad that a period by itself would tend to get lost.
Oh yeah, no, I know. I was just making a
Yeah.
joke. They're all shouting.
I'm sorry, I didn't get
No,
it.
no, not a big deal. I can
That's
understand.
just
Your delivery was too deadpan.
printing so primitive. They wouldn't allow anyone to use the word flick
Yes.
for fear that the
Or
L and
the,
the I would
or the name Clint.
or Clint. Yeah.
Oh, dear. Oh, you go, Flint.
Baker story.
Here we are,
You can't,
Flint.
have, you can't have Clint.
Not
The
to be
Adventures.
not to be
Clint.
confused with Funt.
Yeah.
Funt Baker.
You
Could have been a
stupid-
Flint Baker.
you
Yeah.
Stupid Funt.
That. Don't know why they just standing there in those tubes, just in their Y fronts. What's that? It's just funny.
Well, he's definitely endowed.
Yeah, they look
Yeah.
quite tame in the tubes. That's
Best
what she
tubes.
said.
You sure do make him look endowed there, doesn't he?
Right.
Yeah, that's
Nice tubes.
I guess.
I like that demure little thing she's got on the front there, so you
Yeah.
can't see anything. You can't see her camel toe.
It's the
He needs
Adventures on
some-
Mars
Flint
of
needs that
Flint
on the front.
Baker.
Yes,
yeah,
he
I think
does.
Clint needs that. Just saying.
Is that? Does that
He's
say
put him in
by
pretty good.
Star?
Seriously though,
Gazer?
Flint probably just needs to calm down.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
He's trying to distract her from what's going on down there. Look
Exactly.
over there. Don't look there. Look over there.
Is that? Am I right in saying that's by Stargazer?
Yes,
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
that might be a pseudonym.
I think it
Gaza.
might be.
Bob Powell.
Bob
It's actually
Powell.
Bob Powell. Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Bob Powell.
amazing that all of these guys worked into the 60s and beyond. In the case of Tuska,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bob Powell drew Giant Man.
Mhm.
Okay.
Hmm.
Cool.
He's drawing a giant man there.
Yeah.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, I set you up for that one.
The
Nice.
general's at attention.
You put
Flint
'em up, I'll knock
Baker.
'em down.
Mimi and his 2 aides plan to return to their native Earth after their adventures on Mars.
Exposition.
That's exposition.
That's like he
Yeah,
said, "Oh,
Adventures on
Mars."
Mars. Yeah, Adventures on Mars is a euphemism for something else.
It's got to be.
There were other
Oh, no.
planets he went to. Let's just say.
Why
Well,
do
as
none
long
of
as
these
it wasn't
people
Uranus.
have trousers on? What?
Just great
None of them.
heroic stance there.
They're all half dressed.
I think I know why everybody's so angry in the future. You have to wear those outfits.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At least
There
the
you go.
girl's got a dress
Yeah.
with kind of a halter.
He's got a
looking
bib
topping.
on. I think he might have a trouble eating.
He's having lobster later.
Now that creature looks like something that Kirby might have drawn in the late 50s, early 60s for Marvel. That he drew a lot of creatures that look like that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that was the monster phase where they made up a stupid sound
Yeah.
and it became a monster name.
Monsteroso.
Yeah.
Yeah, we looked at some of that. We looked at some of that on Friday. A couple of covers.
I did see that.
So Sarah's doing her own stand-up routine in the comments.
Oh, sorry, Sarah. I didn't mean to be ignoring you. But yeah, the comments are running.
Oh yeah.
Sarah says, "Good morning. I stepped in. I stepped in just as Glenn said. Now would be the time to leave. ROFLLLL.
Sarah.
Typical timing for me. LOL. Something about biscuits.
I didn't know we were live at that point.
Allison's back. Welcome
Yep.
back. Well, hi there. Full screen Glenn. LOL. Russ sounds a bit quiet.
How can you sound a bit quiet?
I was about to say,
Kitty.
isn't that an oxymoron?
Charles is back too. So half American, half British, almost group. Awesomeness.
Well, almost.
Oh, we're looking at the snake-like monkey alien where we left off. OMG. What am I going to be saying today? No one will know. Not even myself.
I think she's out of medication.
Yeah.
It's all good.
We love you, Sarah.
Spurt Dick. I forgot his last name.
Spurt Dick.
Gurgle. OMG. I'm such a juvenile.
Have you been listening to us, Sarah? I'm pretty sure we're all pretty
His
juvenile.
suspenders are on backwards. What the deuce? Why is there pie? OMG. Looks like a Twinkie. Here we go. Yeah. Look at the shape of the bubble on the bottom right of the right page. Look how it's shaped. Losing it. Duh. My comments are going to be from previous. Yeah, we know, Sarah. It's all right. Previous pages. The first issue was spectacular. One-man tank. LMAFO. Yeah. What's that tissue like thing in the next in the right next to bottom panel
The next
on
one.
the right page? Dirt. Not sure.
Yeah,
Well,
which
there
one.
was no
Tuesday.
comics code back then.
This is a
So,
cracker.
yeah. Beyond time will tell is a moose knuckle. LOL. Hello.
Moose knuckle.
Moose knuckle. Yep.
Is it? I thought he was another character.
That is. He comes in later. That's probably more
Moose
for
knuckle
sports
of
comics.
Venus.
Yeah.
I think Sarah should come on the panel.
Yes.
I think Sarah should come on the panel too.
As if they're natives to some other place than the Earth.
This
Sarah,
panel
are you podcast ready? I can send you a link if you want. When they were in the Earth to begin with, it makes my head hurt. Glenn.
Sarah!
If you come on, sir,
Love
will you just
you.
turn the pages and let you talk? It's like
Overly
when you're not going to
medicated,
sleep.
and caffeinated at the same time. Oh yeah, it's getting there. I'm almost done. Moose knuckle. It's when they're fat. LOL.
That's what it's called.
Well, we
There we
need
go.
somebody. We need somebody on the podcast with that type of knowledge.
I just want more estrogen on this panel. Just saying.
Yes,
That's
I agree.
fantastic.
Here we go.
Wow.
Right through his mouth.
Well, that guy had a bad day.
Wow.
Oh dear, it's going to hurt in the morning.
It's
Now,
kind of
keep in mind, all of the guys who did underground comics starting in the 60s looked at this stuff.
oh yeah.
Because I
Yeah.
mean, this is you could publish this today. Fantagraphics could publish this today, and they call it underground.
Mm-hmm.
Well, they did 2 Fletcher Hanks volumes not too long ago, collections. That's
That's right.
the most bizarre stuff you've ever
Yeah,
seen in
yes.
your life. Talk about wondering if people were on drugs when they were doing this stuff. That Fletcher Hanks stuff.
They
is crazy.
were.
I'll tell you what amazes me is the way that 2 of the big names like George Tusker and Bob Powell went on to have really good careers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Other people I could name didn't.
Have we ever looked at Bob Powell's Cave Girl?
No.
No. Do we need to?
Well, that's spectacular. That was done in the early 50s.
Does she have
That's
a moose
probably
knuckle?
the best thing he ever did.
Next
Yeah.
next story is by Fletcher. After that, we've got Henry Kiefer, then Unknown, then Malcolm Kildale, then R.L. Golden. At the end here, what a great
That's incredible. That's gotta
my
hurt.
favorite panel so far.
There's no viscera or anything. Just
Yeah.
that's a cartoon right there. Looks like
He's
it's
mortally
quite sweaty.
wounded and staggering back to the mountains.
The mountain
He's
bellowing
survived
in
that.
fury.
Yeah, he survived that long enough to take off.
He keeps the important stuff in a different part of his body, apparently.
But it is a mortal wound, so we know he dies.
It's disappearing into that huge pit. Don't know what all this is.
Cloud, I think.
I think it's an ink spill. They just tried to cover up.
You find that in pits.
Yeah.
He's taking the pits, isn't he?
It's definitely the pits.
I get it.
Right, they're riding
Hurry,
cosmic
it
pogo
came up
sticks.
this
Look
way.
at that.
Yeah. Oh, that's great.
A little higher and we shall reach the peak.
That's what she said.
Yeah.
I did not.
No trace but these bleached bones of some past victim.
Are those pogo sticks that are on there?
Yes.
That's what I was saying.
Remember those
Yeah.
pogo sticks?
Yeah, they are.
Boing,
There's
boing.
they're
Boing,
science
boing,
fictional pogo sticks.
It's it's all futuristic.
Yeah. Help, mercy.
The powerful rays. Under the powerful rays, the ground crumbles. Flint, Parks, and Goodwin pitch headlong into the huge cavern. Yow.
Why
After
have
they
they
hear
got
somebody yell,
trousers on?
"Help, mercy, mercy!" At least they got now they have trousers on.
Yeah, but he
Up here they
doesn't.
don't. This guy doesn't.
He's making a statement.
Oh no, there you go. Yeah, he's got bare
Now,
legs. there.
why do those two characters have basically the same outfit except for the one guy's got the schmata on his head?
That
guess-
only means they're expendable.
Yeah, I guess so.
That's why they're
Too bad.
dressed in red.
Too bad for them.
Yeah, they're probably going to die.
Uh-oh. There it is. Oh, it's not dead yet.
Look at this Martian. Holy
I'm
crap.
not dead yet. I'm
Yeah.
getting better. I don't want to go on the wagon.
1 minute now. Free the girls. Stop. Oh, I'm hit. Suddenly a shot rings out. Where'd that shot come from? Look there. It's a cartoony looking Martian. You have killed my masterpiece and will pay for this, Earthmen. Do as I say, you fools, for I will destroy you, for I am all powerful. Here, come with me.
Better do as he says,
Better do as he says.
because we can't kill him. We just killed this big beast, but we can't kill this little punk.
Just run the other way.
Just hide behind that thing.
Yeah. There, you see the beginning of new monster. Each of you will become part of this one. How horrible. Each of you.
I love that Bob. I love that Bob Dylan song, "New Monster."
Finger. New monster?
Yeah. Oh no, I'm sorry. That's New Morning.
New morning.
I get monster and morning confused all the time.
If this was the norm, this comic was the norm for the 1940, you can understand why they all used to, hear the cock crow when they denied working on them, can't you?
Yeah. Into the mold with you. Now to turn on the power. As the creature twists the dials, Flint whirls, then fires his ray gun. Fool!
Look at what he says lower right, the other page. In the last panel, he's saying something very bizarre.
Each of you fools will be molded into a finger of my creation.
Now, how often have you said that? I say that almost every day.
Every day.
I can relate to this guy.
Well, just last night I was saying, no, I'm just
Who were you talking to when you said that?
my cats. Who else would I talk to? My crazy cat lady.
Just lost my headset, so but I'd get on the panel. Oh, sorry, Sarah.
Well,
Sarah, that
Let us
means
know.
get new one.
that's a
The ammo
rather
went right through his gag reflex.
that's a rather lame excuse.
I'd have to have less gravity trying a pogo stick again. Ouch. When it doesn't bounce right. Oh. Killed my masterpiece,
Yeah,
like Austin
right.
Powers losing his mojo. Yeah.
Right in the moose knuckles.
God, I can't science correct. No, we're just gonna move on.
Time to move on. I picked up this giant rock. Easy, Flint.
Maybe he's just balancing it on his head. He's not going to throw it.
It's the same rock that was here, though.
That's only because he's using his telekinesis to lift it.
Look out, he's trying to throw that boulder.
My God, his head is as big as the wall.
So the lighting must be coming from directly above. Look at the shadows.
Yeah.
Must be high noon on whatever planet they're. Oh, they're in a cave, so I don't know where the
they're
light
high.
is coming
They're
from.
high, right?
They're high, all right. Yeah. Here, look at my ray gun.
Boom.
Looks
There's
like
a sock and then nothing. Yeah. Well, strap in one of his own infernal machines, which blows up. Oh, pulled the wrong switch. Flint did. What's this switch do? Boom.
Oops.
The machinery blows up with a tremendous blast, exploding its creator into atoms. Flint frees the hundreds of Martians who had been imprisoned. They didn't even know there were hundreds of Martians in prison this whole time.
Again, you have done my people a great service. How can I ever repay you?
And he doesn't answer, really.
I could think of something, honey.
I'm pretty sure they can think of some ways.
He says we have made true friends on Mars. Now we must return. We must return home.
No time for the old in out, love. I've just come to read the meter.
He keeps trying to get home. Every time he goes to leave, something pulls him back in. Well,
Yep.
say farewell for a time, Princess. Yeah. The people of Mars.
We'll
will
never forget you, whatever your
Flint
name is.
Baker. Flint Baker. It is maybe another Mother Earth. It'll be good to be home again. Oh, now it's time for Tiger Heart
Tiger.
of
course it is.
Crossbone Castle.
Look, he's got a very small head. Look at that. Now, time for Tiger Heart.
I am here.
This is the great Fletcher Hanks, folks.
Yeah.
Me like donuts.
Yeah,
This
pretty much.
is a lot of detail for him.
It is.
This is great.
He is
I love
big
this.
like tree, dumb like stump.
Oh dear.
I'll be here all week.
Go bridge there.
Keep your waitress, try the veal.
In the dashing, flashing adventure of the great Golanor Diamond by Charlton Hedrick. Because nobody's proud enough to use their own name on these works. They got real work that it might be hindered by. Do you see what Tiger did? Come on, men. We'll cut him into ribbons. Keep kicking, Zip. We're fighting for the life of lovely Queen Hilda.
Hey, Randy, these pages it looks like these are not glossy. It looks like maybe they're matte. What are they, matte or glossy?
The printing on this is very
Yeah.
matte. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
matte.
it looks good that way.
Yeah, it does.
Now
Yeah.
that's a hardcover, right?
Yeah, this is, yeah.
Yeah, because I know they did a soft cover of that as well.
Like to get a whole run of them. I've only got books 1 and 3, which is issues 1 through 4, and then I think it's 7 through 12 or 9 through 12.
On that third panel, that guy with the brown shirt looks like a centaur, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, Sarah's obsessing about the fact he's got man boobs. But I think the thing that most fascinates me is that tiny little bit of chest hair he's got coming up.
Yeah.
Guessing military guys read these through World War II. They need this kind of humor since they probably couldn't have other periodicals. This was 1940. This is before the guys got into the war.
Yeah.
You ever see those little paperbacks they printed for the servicemen? That they're kind of oblong, so they would fit in a pocket.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, those are cool.
Those are cool.
Right on the moose knuckle. Lame excuse of losing my headset. Not so lame when you can't hear me. LMFAO, you guys are a riot. Says ET phone home. Nope, denied. Either a small head or a size M moob, man boob, bras. He definitely has huge moobs.
I'm waiting for men to have to wear bras because I've definitely seen some men who need them.
Well, they have them. They're called the man's ear.
Man's ear. An episode of Family Guy. Stewie thought he was nursing on Lois and hacked on a chest hair of Peter's. LOL. Ugh.
Horrible.
Meanwhile, back to Tiger Heart.
That bridge must be the worst bridge ever made. They can barely get across it. It's about, a yard wide. Yeah.
Lego bridge,
yeah.
That's to keep invaders out.
Yeah.
Because they'll never go through the water.
That's to keep the in-laws out too.
Yeah.
Oh, it's getting interesting now. Look, take off all your clothes.
Tiger.
5-tiered page here. Sees him in and get the great Solondor. Solanor.
Terrible.
I hear the queen.
I'll give it to you later.
She said.
I did not. God, man. Stop putting words in my mouth.
What is he saying there? I'll take you out to a bar? Oh, no, I'll take out the bars. That's it.
The bars. He turns away as he's about to be lanced 4 times over.
Guys with halberds? No worries. I'll take these bars out.
Now take my arm, your majesty. You must reach my horse. It's life or death. Hold tight. Look, Tiger, the Turk's Talon man.
Oh, it's Talon Man. Look at him. He's a funny looking bloke, isn't he?
Yeah. He needs his own series.
Talon man.
Does whatever a Talon can.
Yeah.
He makes short work of him, doesn't he?
Look at that. He's the fiend who murdered a cripple.
The cripple.
But it's my only line.
So that the Turk could get the great Solanor.
I'm presuming
they couldn't give Talon guy at least a page.
Yeah, at least something to say, like "grr" or something.
Nope.
And you haven't even seen him hit him properly. He's just fallen into the air.
Yeah. So he probably survived. He comes back another day.
Oh yeah,
Probably. He tripped over his own shoelaces.
Just get these 2 panels right. They're in the water there, and he says, "Are you all right, Your Majesty?" And she says, "Yes, Tiger. Here, zip."
And then ride hard right underneath that.
zip.
You'll take a shortcut,
I'll
like
bet.
like a bloke.
No shortcuts here, hero.
We'll meet you at the pass as soon as I settle with the Turk.
He's
You'll
in the queen.
You'll take a short cut.
No shortcuts. You put in the full time.
Almost
He's hitting
like
the
I don't
pool.
really want a shortcut. Just saying, personal experience. They've been cut short
Right.
too many
Take your
times.
time.
Here it is, Turk,
There we go.
The curse.
Who's next?
in 1,000 pieces. And suddenly the story ends so that Spurt can come in.
Oh, Spurt's back. Excellent.
Spurt is
Spurt
here.
on Planet Tails. Planet Flyer. Whatever.
Spurt Hammond, Planet Flyer. That's an L, not an R.
Yeah, I corrected myself.
Liar. A pound of coal is insignificant. But a pound of gold? What is that? Tronite? Tronite, renewed monthly in the year 40,000, generates enough energy from its central station in Washington to run all of America's industries.
Oh, it's
Now
Tesla.
only upon the planet Venus is the crystal of radia, tronite, found. And by treaty, that crystal is American property. Imagine
You bet your ass it is.
when the
By treaty and by guns.
the
Yes.
dismay when its delivery date draws near and there is no word from Venus.
They get up to Venus and they say that's pretty nice radiotronite you've got there. Is it yours?
It'd be a
And they
shame
go,
if something happened
"Yes."
to it.
They say, well, it can't be yours because you don't have a flag. We've got a flag, so it's ours now. What do you mean you've got a flag? You can't just say, yes.
And
Is
we'll
that the
block-
rules? Yes, those are the rules. I've got a
That's the
flag. I
rule.
can take your radiotronite. See you later, Mr. Man Venus. That's it. It's all over.
You got it.
Yeah, I've got a flag.
That's the way.
I'm in charge.
That's right.
Definitely has huge moves. Ack.
Sarah, you're obsessed.
Episode of Family
We're
Guy.
running behind you. Oh, there we go.
1940 version of the FC BD issue of The Boys a few years ago called, Hero Gasm. Oh my God. Didn't LMS. Didn't pay attention to the inside of the book for the kids. Going into the shop, couldn't stop laughing. Oh. Told him, and he showed the eternal parts of it the next day. He'd already given them out. Huge splash page of the huge orgy, nothing not shown. Oh boy. Yeah, that's not good.
Yeah,
That's quick health ed crash course. Yeah.
The crystal of labia.
Crystal labia. Oh God.
Oh dear. Sarah's on
That's
it
for the
today.
That's for the adult book that we're working on. Let's see. Oops. There. Spurt Hammond. Tremendous detonation. A tremendous detonation. He's off.
That's Spurt, all right.
Spurting away. This great stuff.
Yeah, this is much better art.
Yeah.
Yeah, and this is really good.
I wouldn't go that far.
Well, compared to the rest of the book.
Yeah.
Well, you should have seen the were you weren't here last week, were you, Allison?
No, I was asleep. Sorry.
Oh yeah. That first issue was pretty really rustic compared to this stuff.
Well, you were saying that it basically gets better as you go. So,
Yeah.
So far that's true.
Yeah. He's got a rather big bottom lip, that bloke.
He's
Over
pouty.
on the right. Yeah, very pouty. No. Over on the top right. Look at that. That's a big bottom lip.
Wow.
Yeah.
Is it a stroke or something?
You know, this has
Maybe-
got little hints of what's his name? H.G. Peters, the guy who did Wonder Woman
Oh yeah.
right at the start. He's got that kind of classic look to his faces and his especially his females. I think it's H.G. Peters, right? I think it was.
H.G. Peters, I believe that was one of the first Wonder Woman artists.
Yeah. Very unique. It's obvious he's seen a little Alex Raymond, a little Hal Foster. So it's kind of a combo,
Little bit of country, a little bit of rock.
pretty much.
The layout on this is awful. Look at that. It said, to protect its supply of radiotromite, Erica declares war on Mars.
Yeah. Erica.
So that's and Erica. Who's Erica?
She's not very nice.
No one can be scared of an army in yellow tights, surely.
Right.
Ooh, look at that.
That could have been colored a lot better. It looks really cool. I love that. It's like a submarine with wings.
That's kind of cool looking. It's definitely the classic era of science fiction spaceships when they all look like flying dildos.
It's a battle rocket.
Quick to the battle rocket.
There's just one thing to do, Spurt, my boy. It says, there's one thing to do, Spurt, my boy. You got to capture that Martian.
Request.
It's all in how you read it.
Dictation is important.
Yeah.
Sorry, diction.
I'll drop in on them without a formal introduction.
That's an incredible insertion of drama there. You see that middle panel with all the words and then the dots at the end.
Yeah.
It's like dun dun dun.
This is the first one, Allison. OMG. You should watch it and listen to our convos. They had to know everything. Was an innuendo in the most hilarious and cringing of ways.
That sounds about right. I mean, that's one of the reasons I'm on this group is all the innuendo.
Labia trauma? Who or what is labia as far as this comic goes? Or is it like the South Park movie when they're looking for the great giant labia? What?
Chris,
I'm not hearing it right. Or maybe I am. It's radia. With an R. Sorry, Sarah.
I can't work out in that bottom panel if he's punching that guy or doing a jig.
I think it's a little of both.
Yeah.
He's been beaten by his cool moves.
Yeah, I'm hearing river dance music.
Yeah. Diddly do, diddly do.
He's almost as good as Kevin Bacon.
I don't see the humor, boys.
Now, under your ships to cease. Order your ships. Right? Order your ships to cease firing and go back to Mars, and head this ship for Venus. Your fighting days are over.
That's a lot of instructions. These guys should start taking notes. Hold on. What did you say first? What's for? Oh, order. Hold on. Let me write this all down.
Do what I say, or I'll dance again.
This time I'll be
dance the second time.
This time I'll be dancing on your moose knuckle.
What?
Your Majesty, as long as you hold these bandits hostage, you are safe from attack. My country's thanks, and mine are yours.
These stories seem to have a lot of
Mine are yours. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll bet. These stories have a lot of heroes saving princesses who just seem to be just okay with that. And goodbye. Yeah. We'll call you if we need you again.
Well,
and you happen to be dressed in very nice tops.
Yeah.
Radium and Alice and I caught that too about the South Park movie. At least I was still in the right vicinity.
Yep.
What do we have next? Text pages.
Oh.
The Earth's Queen. Last refuge.
Another queen.
Bike out.
A bike for you.
Another dame that needs saving.
Is that what it is? Meanwhile, Buzz Crandall of the Space Patrol.
Space Patrol. Did this guy get paid for this?
By Bob Jordan.
How am I going to fill most of this page up? I know.
Space Patrol.
Every once in a while,
a higher page rate than Marvel's currently.
Yeah, every once in a while, I see a comic. I see a comic that I think, I think I could have drawn this.
Yeah,
and I don't draw.
Yeah, got all these writers. This is the equivalent of AI. You've got all these writers looking at this, thinking, "I could do that."
Hurry, make for the ship. Those monsters don't look any too friendly. I must hold them off. That's a not too friendly looking monster there.
I'm sorry, but that doesn't look evolutionarily sound.
No.
Well, not on this planet.
Help, they're coming at us.
With their big pea pod hands.
Yeah.
Okay. I have to stop trying to science. That's I just try to figure out how that would no.
You're not supposed to science these things.
Yeah.
What?
No.
You'll break your brain.
Too late.
Pod hands like that. That's not right.
It's good for shoveling.
Stunned us into silence.
That's stunned silence brought to you by the Indie Comics Network, folks.
Joke's on you, bitch. I love this shit.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah, there's nothing you can say.
Nothing.
There's very little you can say about those pages of work. Here we go. More people without any clothes on. God.
I'll teach you a lesson. I'll take my shirt off and smack you in the face.
If that is your face.
It's a giant
Look
crab.
at those
crab man.
eyes.
Lifts Buzz.
Oh,
Make
it's
fun of
supposed to be a
raisins.
crab. I get it. Those aren't
Boing.
scoops. Those are claws.
Yeah,
Ah,
This is
they're bad
awful.
colored claws at that.
okay.
In all fairness, there was a steady climb upwards, but it's kind of dipped. Like,
He picked up Buzz and threw him to the floor.
oh dear.
Swap.
Now they're all in bottles.
Well,
did
they
these
didn't want
crab
to. They
creatures
didn't want
get
to lead with this
Yeah.
story. That's for sure. We'll bury it
How-
towards
how
the
did-
back.
They put
How
it
do
behind the
crab
text
creatures-
feature. Heck yeah.
How do crab creatures develop blowing glass? I'm just
That's a
thinking.
question that philosophers have asked down through the ages.
No, they haven't.
I tell you what, bottom left-hand side where he's hitting that thing, I think this guy may well be looking at too much internet porn. I'm just looking at his right arm.
Yeah.
It's a bit on the big side.
Arr.
Giggity.
That's why he hit him with his, important hand.
I know that right arm is a little closer to us than the left arm, but the difference in size makes no sense at all.
Yep.
Well,
Anytime I get the chills, someone's walking over my moose knuckle. Hysterical. Sorry. YouTube or the show is going to end up ending my access to commenting on anything, but damn it, after that first issue. It says under the title Space Patrol, it looks like a balloon animal getting blasted on the bottom of it. What is that supposed to be? It's a little moon here, and the rocket's taking off. Other rockets here are taking off.
and next, I'll make a poodle.
Exactly.
I have a suggestion. We need to do a Kickstarter. We need to do a Kickstarter to get Sarah whatever she needs to come on.
Yeah.
Buy Sarah a microphone. Yeah. Is that neat?
We'll call it the Moose Knuckle Campaign.
Yes.
There we are. That's the name of the book.
Moose
Moose
Knuckle.
They have moose tracks that they sell at the those finer little whatever Dave and shops little peanuts and popcorn together. They call it moose tracks.
We have a bar near us called the Tipsy Moose.
There we go. Cool.
I think
And
that
it's not
was-
even a strip club.
No, not yet.
Not yet.
I'll note the yet.
Half dazed, Buzz tries vainly to break the strong glass jars. I'm gilled now.
Somewhat slightly dazed.
A huge door opens
Definitely confused.
before them, and they pass through a strange laboratory.
Where's that lab? I don't see the laboratory.
It's over here somewhere.
Oh, okay.
It's in there
Thank
somewhere.
you.
They're passing into it. Yeah. After they go down a weird water slide.
Oh, nice balloon in that first panel.
Yeah, right in the way. Welcome, my
What
friends.
is that?
I trust you are comfortable in my glass jars. Hey,
Oh, God, this
Oh,
is
no.
because
you
I
mentioned
admire
climate
your
control.
beauty, my pretty, I shall be. Oh, my pretty shall be my first guinea pig.
How does he know what a guinea pig is? He's
Yeah.
never seen a guinea pig.
Yeah, well, guinea pigs are one of those universal things on every planet.
I think
Yeah,
Yeah.
like I think maybe him and his mates go down the local bar, the pet shop.
Sandra is strapped.
Hey,
They're after us.
she's
Yeah.
strapped to a huge wooden wheel which turns slowly.
they have wood there.
Take her down, you fiend.
Hey.
This will
I'm
be
just
very
keep my mouth
interesting.
shut.
Step closer, my
Yeah.
wood fellows, and watch
The
this.
alien is sporting wood.
Yeah. Suddenly, Buzz leaps forward
Towards
What is that?
Sinfo. Nice
towards
name.
Sinfo. Dr. Crandall.
What are those crazy boots he's got on?
They're gravity boots.
Little
Oh, right.
booties here. Is that what you mean? Oh, these
No,
boots.
the alien
Yeah.
guy, yeah.
Moon boots. Yeah.
Moon boots.
Knocked aside
He's on
by a
Venus.
powerful swing from a crab man. Hate those
You
power.
could say it was a pincer movement, couldn't you?
Oh, the moon's the same color as the rockets. Yeah.
That was probably the best joke of today. But still,
Powerful
Okay.
swing from a crab man. That is a line you don't read in a lot of comics.
No, sure don't.
This is crap.
I would
Sorry.
still rather read this than any Marvel comic they publish.
And do you know what? That's the sad truth of it all, Charles.
Yes.
That's the
It
sad
is.
truth of it all.
way more entertaining.
Yeah.
Probably
You know
better
what we
drawn,
needed a
too.
panel? You know what we needed a panel? We need a giant hand turning a dial.
Yeah. Oh dear.
And takes possession of the instrument. The crabmen fall under Buzz's control.
I love how basically Russ said it all for us. This is crap.
I think it's really sweet that the crabmen are waving them goodbye in that bottom panel. I think that's lovely. Thank you for
Goodbye,
saving us.
guys. Goodbye.
Bye. We're
I'm
going back-
glad that's over.
Yeah, that's the understatement of the week, isn't it? I'm glad that's over.
We're going back to eating crap off the bottom of the seafloor. Bye.
Thanks for not boiling us.
I'd be
That's what I was
interested
going
to
to say.
I'd be
Come on,
interested
Dal.
to-
I'm hungry for seafood. Yeah.
Come on, crab cakes. Let's do it.
This is what you get for throwing melted butter at me.
Same color as the
Oh,
rockets.
dear.
I definitely. But disclaimer, yep. The first issue was better.
Oh no, I don't know.
It's a pretty
No.
low
Yes,
bar.
it was better for the comedic content. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh
Time
God.
for Captain Nelson Cole of the Solar
course it is.
Force. He is an artiste. He is an artiste.
Yeah. He's French.
Yeah, he's French or something.
Why do you think
Yes.
he has that outrageous accent?
And a beret.
A beret.
A beret.
And he's wearing a skirt, so he's very modern.
Yes.
He's
Of
he's even got a baguette behind him there.
Excellent.
And the spaceships look like frogs.
Oh,
French and Scottish at the same time.
That's not a kilt, that's a skirt. He's wearing a dress. I mean,
Oh,
I
dear.
don't judge, but
Space. What is this thing with the letters Z and X? But that's in uncharted space area ZX. What's that? Well, you always know it's something science fiction when there's a Z, an X, and a Y in it.
There
It's
you
yeah,
go.
it's area Z through X. So Y is in the middle of that. You ever
That
see
should be
that?
the next line. The guy should say Y, and it should just be the letter Y.
Here's one for Alison.
Roll snare
Set the-
drum.
Set the beams for 250,000 light miles on the broad
Light
gauge
mile.
range.
oh no, just stop.
A light
no,
mile.
no.
Aye, aye, sir.
That's a parsec.
It's on a broad gauge range, though.
No, it's not. It's definitely not a parsec.
Not a
Set
parsec, no.
250,000 light miles. That's
200,000 light miles on a broad range.
What's a parsec, Alison? 3.6 light years, is it?
yeah.
Do you know what I like about all these stories? Is like it's almost like they're just throwing crap at the wall and seeing if it sticks.
That's pretty much what it is. Yeah.
there's-
Yeah,
there's-
well, it's shit,
the
so it
only
does
difference
stick.
between this and the current writers of Marvel is that Marvel do actually have canon. Otherwise, they're
yeah.
exactly the same.
Yeah.
For a second there, I thought you said the only difference between this and the stuff from Marvel is that this is kind of creative.
It's like,
And this is
kind of
fun.
entertaining.
Can we take the puffer ship, the puffer fish ships out?
Why,
take the
why is
piranha.
one bigger than the other? What's that all
Take the
about?
piranha. Well, that's
That's what
that's how
she
they
said.
mentioned virility. I want to take the bigger ship.
Oh dear.
Aye, sir, Captain Nelson Cole. Hey, there's a
Nice.
quick draw.
Yeah. There's some interesting panel creation there. Yeah.
Yeah.
To give you an idea, the moon is 250,000 miles away from us.
but are those light miles?
No, it's 8
So-
minutes
It's
away.
a
regular
light
light
second,
miles.
isn't it? It's a
It's
second
eight,
away.
isn't it?
Second
8
away.
light minutes or something.
No, it's 8
No,
minutes.
just
8 minutes from the
8
sun.
minutes from the sun to the earth. So
Oh,
it's
8
like,
minutes from the
when
sun to
you-
the earth, right?
Funny
Okay.
when
hear
you
that
see
better,
the when you see the moon in the sky, it's a second old.
Couple of seconds old, right? Okay.
So when the moon hits your eye, what?
Like a
big
pizza pie, yeah.
At Samore.
Well, from here on, it's danger all the way.
Well,
Tell
that's
the
good.
ships to stick close together so that we'll all die at once.
Because it's dangerous.
Aye, aye, sir. Squad deploy. Shooting star off starboard side. Whoop. Splattered them like a ketchup packet. Splat.
Well, these 2 pages must have taken a long time to draw.
Actually, days. I think that's why this got a full credit on this too, didn't it? I was going to say this is why it went uncredited, but I'm pretty sure this guy's got.
I don't think they wanted credit for this crap.
Pretty sure they did. RL Golden. RL Golden.
Oh God, Sarah's comment.
Oh, I love this one. Squad deploy. Shooting star off starboard side.
Yeah,
Shooting
been funnier
star,
than that better. Yeah.
because we all know what a shooting star is.
He shaves his legs all the way to the bikini line, yet no man around that time period would. Have we ever had a comic with leg hair? Interesting.
Yeah, look at Wolverine.
Yeah,
it's
look
quite
at.
hairy.
Look
I don't
at,
even shave my legs to bikini line. So
You don't see a lot of hair on his legs.
that's probably
though.
too much information, but hey.
It's all on his arms.
Yeah.
Oh, when they've done them in like shorts and stuff, they give him hairy legs and things.
Do they?
At least Jim Lee did. Granted, I haven't really read a Marvel comic since Jim Lee was drawing it, so
He's all woolly most of the time. Nice line work here, though.
This is not exciting, is it?
They try to make it exciting. It just doesn't make it.
It's just not making it.
is there just like looking out the window, being like, "Hey, check that out."
Yeah.
Cut speed, reverse blast on port tubes. Good Lord,
nice.
Murray.
In space, you can be purple and orange. It's good to know.
No, this is a paint job. Well, I mean, there are nebulas and things. I'm not going to justify it.
Run away. Made it. Phew. We can't stop, sir. Our inertia is too great. Then turn. We'll try to skim the rays. Made it. Phew.
Phew.
Pew
Just
pew.
got to skim the rays.
Phew.
Yeah. Proofs out.
Puffs out stardust.
Start dust.
That's.
Poofs out.
I'm sure I heard that shouted in the street the other day.
Yeah.
Yeah, because people just, walk around poofing stardust.
Special guest appearance by Shazam.
That's the
Who
best
was it?
drawing in the whole strip.
This is where I was headed. We had orders to capture the first spaceship in sight.
The top right hand panel is the closest I've seen to AI art in this book.
Here?
The top right.
Here.
Yeah. It's just all wavy. all
Captain
over
Nelson
the place.
Cole of the Solar Force. Yeah. I have a beret and a skirt. I'm from the Solar Force. A cruel monster rules the exacts tribute from our poor people. Cruel monster. It's a little bit of Alex Raymond looking
Yeah.
work there out of everything else. This, yeah.
So what is he disguising himself as?
A tree.
Looks like a lion tamer. You are now Toro. You are now Toro? Is that what that? You are now Toro.
Oh,
And
Toro.
we'll proceed to the city of Zog.
That last panel, the very last panel where he's pushing those trees or whatever he's doing, that I'm sure that's a still from
A swipe, yes.
Oh yeah,
From
somebody
what-
he definitely swiped that.
It's definitely Raymond.
Probably
It looks
Flash
it looks
Gordon.
like a Flash Gordon swipe.
Yeah, because I agree with Randy. It does look a lot like Raymond.
After he had to draw this. Ah,
I think I could draw better than this when I was in grade school.
yeah. Plot's getting a little thicker now. And our little monster's got two heads.
There's an Etten. Right.
Yeah, chest hair, but no leg hair.
I have just given you a proof of my miraculous powers. Release your victims, or I will kill you. I'll kill you. Perhaps this will convince you of my powers. Good Lord, he tipped a tree.
Oh god.
Yeah. That dead silence again brought to you by the Indie Comics Network.
I'm sorry. I can only make so many jokes about this. Oh great. So the giant Etten was like, "Hey, I just really wanted to cook you dinner."
It's it. Food.
Guess,
I'm on
it
the
didn't
fire
go-
at once.
guess dinner didn't go very well because he's now beating up the
Food's running away and he
Wait
broke
a
his
minute.
club.
broke his club with magic whip.
Oh yeah, he did.
Not to be confused with Miracle Whip.
Toro's whip
No,
lashes
definitely not
out.
to be confused with Miracle Whip because that stuff's just gross.
The UK boys don't know what Miracle Whip is.
That's all right. Allison doesn't know what Miracle
It's
Whip.
our version of salad cream.
No, Allison can't eat that stuff, so you can't have mayonnaise either. So
Mm.
You're better off.
Salad cream
yeah,
is tangy.
Yes, it is. So is Miracle Whip.
He's cut his wife's head off. That's quite gross.
kind of mean.
Ow, I cut off my wife's head, Judge. I didn't mean to do it.
Is that his wife or is it the guy in a dress?
I think there's as much of an Alex Raymond influence here, also Prince Valiant.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I cut off my wife's head. His wife is
With the
bald.
magic whip.
I didn't mean
Yeah.
to.
Yeah, also cut her hair too. It looks like.
Yeah,
Yeah.
his wife's not a looker. Mm.
No. I would say that's chauvinistic, but I agree. So
I'm just saying it like it is.
Yep.
I mean, he's not great himself, but at least he's got two heads. He's got a spare.
two heads are better than one.
Next month's issue of Planet Comics, on sale soon, Captain Cole has another thrilling adventure that
With
you
a
can't
whip.
afford to miss with a whip. Yeah.
Oh, Auro's back.
I'm watching with bated breath.
Now this is interesting because the lettering the 21st century is done in 17th century typography.
Yeah.
Yeah, what's that?
Yep.
The 71st century, Lord of Jupiter. Good Lord, you two are from the Earth. You must flee from here at once. Your life depends on it. I hear a white woman. What impossible? Where is she? What?
As opposed to what?
As opposed
Yeah.
to a red woman, because they're on
Yeah.
Mars.
Yeah.
Where are
they're
the
on
white
Jupiter.
women at?
Yeah.
Where are the white women at?
Oh, no.
They're on Jupiter.
Oh no, segregation. It's a horrible thing.
Auro is giving one of his frequent monster banquets for the poverty-stricken. He's got a frequent monster banquet. That's where you go get a monster. Make a banquet of him. For the poverty-stricken when sire a white woman. It's gotta leave. Ha ha. It can't be serious. First, tell me who you are. Here, I am known as Ava. Years on Earth. It's a whole different name there. Anyway.
Yeah. Is it true what they say about your people? It's true. It's true.
Years ago, I came here with my scientist parents in a projectile transmitted from the Earth. We fell into cruel hands. My father was killed. My mother driven to suicide.
Well, I would have liked to have seen all of that. That would make a pretty good story.
That sounds like a better story than this.
Yeah, yes.
He just knows that they've got.
Oh God, King Kong showed up.
Little Tarzan work here. Yeah.
But the
I've
monkey's
been
not
preserved.
so
I have been preserved by Agra, the murderer of my parents, because he has them. He has taken a fancy to me. Agra? You mean Agra, whose great strength has spread like a legend on this globe? Yes, he's on his way here now to kill you, to show all Jupiter that he is more powerful than you. That's why you must flee. From which direction is he coming? So I can run in the opposite direction.
You know, if I was editing this comic, I would make sure that every planet was represented by at least one story.
I think that was last issue.
I went to Agra.
I don't think they had anybody from Uranus, though. Did they?
that is the second Uranus joke this podcast, and I'm surprised we've been that conservative.
It's amazing.
Especially with this material.
Yeah.
And I mean, just hearing that they're on Jupiter makes me my brain cells aren't so much as dying but committing suicide.
Because it's a gas giant.
Not even gonna go there with that one. Just not gonna do it. I was so tempted before. I have jokes. I didn't say they were good, but I have them.
Sire, run for your life. The gorilla is loose. It's coming this way.
No, it isn't. It's just standing in the corner.
We're cornered. Heavens. The gorilla sinks his teeth into the Earthman's left arm, tearing away a strip of flesh with a terrible effort. Auro disengages himself. Wow, that's a long word to be squeezed in that little space right there. Disengages himself, lashing out with a blow that crushes the giant's skull.
I love the way the caption is blocked around his head and arm.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Instead of just putting two captions in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're saving money on captions. They're limited funds.
That thing would have
My
ripped
left
his
arm
arms
will be
off.
indisposed for weeks. And she's saying, well, you still got another good arm, so that's enough
Yeah.
for me.
You're certainly in no condition to fight, Aura. Now, come. We must escape before he arrives.
Doesn't that mean he has to use his other hand to do? Never mind.
Yeah.
It'll feel like someone else.
If he lays on it long enough, yeah.
I'm just not gonna go there.
We already went there.
She's
Oh,
very
yeah.
demanding.
Yeah,
Is it just me?
What?
She seems very demanding. Maybe it's
Yeah,
just
well,
her face.
all of these princesses are on these
Yeah.
planets.
Seems that way.
That's why they're all alone. Going on Tinder.
Yeah. Not enough content on their OnlyFans, obviously. You will have to kill me first.
Okay.
What a pity. What a pity. Now we'll only have one arm to break.
Good sound effects.
The giant seizes the Earthman's throat in a fierce attempt to snap the vital cords.
How about snap
Savage horde
his neck?
howls in wild delight at the sight. He just wants to snap his cords.
His vital cords.
Yeah. Oh, there we go. Picks him up one-handed. He's got his other hand behind his back too, just for safekeeping.
Right. And that's where that saying comes from. I could take you with one hand tied behind my back.
Yeah. Just throws him at the other guys and kills him at once. Agra is dead.
Yeah.
That one blow in the stomach killed him.
I never dreamed you'd be so powerful.
A just end for a murderer. Now, clean out of here, you savages. I was so afraid for you, Auro. I never dreamed you were so powerful.
Yeah, even with one arm.
I'm glad I avenged the death of your parents. From now on, Ava, this palace is your home. You're not going anywhere.
You still got one arm, two legs, and some other stuff.
I'm just not gonna. This book obviously wasn't written for me and intelligent people.
1940s.
That's true. That's very true.
Yeah.
They were just trying to fill the newsstands.
Give the kiddies. Yep. Give the kiddies something to read. Jungle Comics, Fight Comics, and Jumbo Comics here also. It's a great little ad brush coupon for Mammoth catalogs. Yeah. American Comics Group, ACG. Classic ACG titles only from PS Art Books.
Wow, the art's getting better.
Planet 3, shall we just take a light look through
Yeah.
here for a few minutes?
I actually like that cover.
Yeah.
It's Will Eisner.
It's better.
On the
Yeah,
cover.
that's probably why.
There you go.
Bob Powell, Alex
The trick of putting a particular artist on a cover and then having crap interiors has obviously been around for a long time.
Oh yeah. That goes back to the olden days. Wait, this is the olden days of comics.
Yep.
Yep.
Cover compared to that.
Yep. Total crap.
Flint Baker.
The
Where do they get all
Interplanetary
these
Adventures. Flint Baker. On Pluto.
Which is not a planet anymore.
Doesn't hurt the dog any.
Calling all manhunters.
Yeah.
Is he talking to the girls or the guys? I don't know.
Can you solve a crime?
The answer to that question is yes.
That is it. I'm sorry, but that top right hand panel looks like
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's that. It's
Yeah.
definitely that.
Yeah,
It looks like a diagram. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
yeah.
Just gonna. Yep. Mm-hmm. Right. Mm.
Ooh,
Yeah.
wee.
Wow.
I changed your course. It's more exciting than going home.
Yeah.
Oh.
Thanks
Yeah,
for
you
the
did.
thanks for the anatomy lesson.
Follow the orders. Don't just think up a place for us to go.
Sure, it's swell fun. And I'll be even funnier when we can't find food or fuel on this barren land. Ugh. What have you done? She's disappeared. Mimi, where are you?
Rawr.
There's no time to play hide and seek.
Rawr.
Mm.
Arg.
Mm.
It's another giant fight here.
Why has he got a shirt on? That's weird.
Okay, so we got that guy's got some weird anatomy.
Mm.
Yeah, he does. Like a lizard. They
Yeah, I guess
capture him and
that's
take him to their leader. Finds Mimi bound on an island near a pool of boiling oil.
Pluto is pretty weird.
But
Well,
Flint
that's-
soars upward, lifted by his magic belt. It's a good thing he's got a magic belt.
No, it's
Yeah,
magnetic.
those are handy.
Oh, it's magnetic belt. Excuse me.
Magic's a whole different thing.
Yeah. Good thing he's got a magnetic belt then.
Well, that guy's got a little pot belly, isn't he? Looks like he needs to get off his throne a bit more.
Probably.
I gotta mute. This is getting too ridiculous.
Fools, blast him down from there. I'll come down on my own accord with a present for you, pal.
I hate to tell these
Smackaroonie.
people that magnetics don't work like. I gotta stop. I just gotta no.
Now,
Just,
doesn't that feel good? I'll have
no.
you free in a second. Phew. I'm glad to see you. Flint, look. Come on. We've got to find a way out of here. See an opening in that rock.
Yeah, this is
Oh. Just no.
Ooh-wee.
Yes.
That guy looked like he's got his mum's dress on. What?
Yeah.
That skirt looks like what I had to wear to school in some ways.
God,
His knees
his
are all down here, too.
crappy
that.
little legs he's got.
Yeah.
He's got a funny shape, isn't he?
I'd run away
You
if I
saw
looked
what
like
she-
that, too.
He saw what she was wearing. He's like, I gotta get me one of those.
Yeah, I gotta get some of that. Get me in a red
Bring
dress
out the land
now.
ship. Bring out the land ship. I'll personally lead the attack on the Earthman.
Land.
Land ship.
It's a
Board
good
their
excuse
ship.
never to draw wheels.
Speed after Flint.
Yeah.
Let me turn my head into a more interesting up the nostril pose.
Yeah, he did. He literally saw what she was wearing. He's like, I gotta get me one of those.
Yeah.
But make it a bit longer. I don't like to expose my knees.
Why do they have to put the word balloon up against the guy's head?
Yeah.
There's so
Yeah.
much room. There's so much room above it.
Yeah.
So, do you not find me as attractive as your Mimi now that I'm in a red dress? Hmm?
Looks like
Earthman?
I shaved my legs for you.
Yes.
Yeah, basically.
looks like we're goners this time, Mimi.
Is that short for Miriam?
We'll find a way out of this, Flint.
What's he got under his arm?
That's a good
He's got a
question.
bar here.
Hmm.
Hundreds of men lift the huge
Maybe
ship
he's gonna
and
fight
carry
with
it
one arm
before
tied
their
behind his
master. Say what, Allison?
back.
Sorry.
Maybe he's gonna fight with one arm tied behind his back.
Oh, could be. Boom.
Look at my gut.
We'll cut it apart at our leisure. Post a guard so that the Earth people don't escape. Flint, we're back at the oil cave.
The
We're
oil
back at
cave, is that what she's calling it now?
We're back at the oil cave, yeah.
Well, I guess it's lubricated.
My pet, you've just given me an idea. Where is that ray gun?
My
That
pet.
oil is fuel. Fuel can take us away from here. I'm going to get it.
Yeah, no shit, Sherlock.
That's
We
it.
get, we
Exactly.
Yeah.
get sound effects as well. This is
Yeah, good
brilliant.
sound
Yeah,
effects and machinery. Yeah.
They're tearing the ship apart.
They're after the oil. Quickly, invade Iraq.
Yeah,
Oh, sorry, I got the
so
wrong story.
So the
That's the only good
helicopter
part.
actually I decided to fart, but hey,
Yeah. Never get back. Yeah, he takes the oil and gets back. Yeah, they're after the oil. Get behind the rock. Surround the ship. They'll have to come out. What do you do now, Flint? Mimi, you'll have to siphon the oil into the ship while I hold off these monsters.
That's illegal. You can't
Good
do
girl,
that.
Mimi.
I think I'm starting to
Take your
understand what the
photos
comics
forward.
coach wrote.
How I can't recall how many times I've told a woman that she needs to siphon the oil.
You need to siphon the oil, darling. Better get started now.
God, my brain. Just no.
Aren't these old comics great?
That's a word for it.
Boy, will I be glad to see the Earth again. Earth? Why, Mimi, that won't be exciting at all. Here, look at this.
I got something a lot more exciting,
Yeah, I
and it's
guess.
right here.
That was the first few panels.
Oh, wow, look at this. The mighty woman.
Oh, something for the ladies.
Amazona, mighty woman.
I am a mighty woman. They're all it's freezing cold.
Yeah.
And none of them have got any trousers on.
Yeah,
Is that pronounced Amazona or Amazona?
Amazona.
Amazona, the mighty woman.
Oh, my
Look,
brain is hurting.
She does look mighty.
Forgot the word cold here. Mighty cold woman.
That's
Oh,
why
her
she's
boobs
trying to
are-
warm. She's trying to warm up there.
Her
She's
boobs
just
are
running
about
around.
Yeah,
I was
they're
going to
all
say,
over the
doesn't look
place.
like
She-
she's got much support there.
No, she
No.
needs a sports bra.
She definitely
Wow.
needs some more structure in that onesie
Yes.
she's got on. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's just not
Caught in the treacherous what wastes? What does that say? No, down below left, all the way down. Caught
here?
in the treacherous. First page, bottom left.
Caught
Caught
in the treacherous
Oh, ice.
wastes.
Oh,
Yeah.
Ice
okay.
waste.
I got
Treacherous
yeah,
ice wastes
yeah.
of the
Oh,
north.
fuck.
Say that 3 times fast. Ice wastes, iced waste, ice wastes.
Caught in the treacherous ice wastes of the north.
Oh man, these are
What?
great.
These walrus goes to the room. Goes.
You
to
know,
the,
there's
its room.
there's enough
Walrus.
Planet Comics. We could do a separate Planet Comics channel. I mean, we just they there's 18,000 books, right?
Like Manners, lone
Well, it's not
survivor of the
stupid.
expedition, desperately reaches for food and shelter.
Good idea.
He goes into this place, and what's the first thing they say? White men. I thought I'd never see one again. Welcome, my son.
They have food.
Wait a minute. Aren't like most of them white there?
They're
Those
yellow.
white-
No, they're yellow.
Oh, yellow.
Strange ancestry. Yeah, ancestors. We are descendants of an ancient people. Only the hardest of them survived the rigors of this vast Arctic land.
Do
How
we know what planet this is?
It's the ice planet of the north.
the
Maybe
far
it's
north,
Earth.
yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to call it Hoth.
But-
Going forward, it shall forever be known as Hoth.
right. In Star Wars, every planet only has one climate.
Yeah. Amazona, woman of surprising strength and unmatched beauty. She
Of
and her
course.
people are the last survivors of a super race that perished during the period of the last ice age.
So this is Earth.
They must not have completely perished because she's still
Yeah.
here.
Yeah.
Sounds vaguely fascist.
Yeah. It's okay.
Says this is so much better to get through with others. I don't think I'd be able to get through all this if not. This is especially with writers and artists of comics. There you are.
I've been accused of doing those things.
Yeah, debatable. Yeah.
You can tell Flash Gordon's real popular during this time.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's from the feel of everything.
I tell you, this might be an ice age, but she's warming me up here.
Amazona, fascinated by the handsome stranger, does not want him to leave.
Yeah, I'll bet. I'm so cold. Can you warm me up?
We can get lessons from the last story.
I'd love to take you with me, but the ways of my country are very different, are very unlike yours.
Yeah.
Amazona, it's your happiness I'm thinking of.
Yeah, I'll bet.
I know, but I am lonely. Here, nothing but snow and ice for company. Be ready for the trip soon, Blake. With amazing strength, the strange girl lifts the heavy chunks of ice away from the boat, much to Blake's amazement. Soon the couple are sailing on their long, arduous journey to America.
So Wonder Woman was a comic already at this point, right?
No.
No, it wasn't.
This is before Wonder Woman?
Yeah,
Oh,
this is
yeah.
1940.
Very interesting.
Yeah.
Very interesting.
Miss Fury, I think, is out at this time
Yeah.
as well. Yeah.
Back in America.
And Sheena comes out
Yes.
before
Yeah.
Wonder Woman as well.
Yeah.
Sheena's out about this time.
Sheena is a
Eisner.
punk rocker.
Yeah.
And they put her in a dress.
That
You
driver's
don't
a
have to
funny
put
looking
on the
bloke.
red dress.
They made the arduous trip to America where this guy's
Yeah.
face looks like it's sliding.
Look at his
Yeah.
shoulders as well.
It's
He's
like
got
his
like
hat.
his tiny little hands and massive.
I think I have a red dress. I don't think it fits anymore, though.
It's pretty crazy. Furiously, she turns on the car,
I like that. That's pretty cool.
leaves it in a total wreck.
She
Leaves
knocked
it
she
in
knocked it off the ground.
Yeah.
land. Yeah. The
Wow.
crap out of it.
I like that.
Sorry, she's a bit untamed.
Oh, God.
She packs.
Ah.
I didn't mean nothing, mister. I didn't mean nothing, mister.
She's a bit untamed, beating up cars, doing that. Say that in front of her.
Yeah, she
Yeah.
can't be tamed. She can't be tamed.
Be banging my head against the wall if I was reading it by myself. OMG. Yeah.
Don't worry, babe. Those
We'll get you-
society
we'll-
guys
we'll
will
get
go
you
for a
through
That's the
it.
sweet
reason
girl.
we're not showing what we're doing, here. We're just talking and
Yeah.
muting with all the thudding sounds.
Yeah. She's a swinger.
Mm.
Hurry, Blake, after them.
I don't think I try to fight in those heels.
With great
So
speed,
from
they
the-
dash after the thugs. Yeah.
From the bottom
Sorry.
panel to the next panel on the right-hand page, she's now swinging on the chandelier. I don't quite understand that.
Well,
transition.
the caption explains how that was done. Apparently, that room has about a 60-foot ceiling,
Yeah.
and one tiny little chandelier up there.
She's doing it all amazingly in those pups.
Yeah. Well, she's amazing.
It's amazing. With the agility of a cat,
Meow.
Arizona leaps to the chandelier and swings over the alarmed guests.
I don't know. I've seen the ability of my two cats. I don't think they could do it.
Drops upon the departing thugs.
Couldn't she just have pushed those people aside?
Probably.
Good Lord. Lighting.
Yeah. She does a quick flick on his nose and sends him flying. The car swerves dangerously as the fight continues. He's just wailing on him. Hey, what in? Careful. Amazona, they're armed.
She's a bit of a hothead, isn't she? She likes to fight.
Hurtles crazily over the steep precipice. Let's draw a woman's face there in the middle. That'll be great.
Yeah, it's a good thing cars had running boards back then.
Yeah, really.
Made it easier for you to jump on the side and fight the driver.
Yeah.
Oh, and it is, of course, an American car because it explodes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
Quite
that's
dramatically, too. Wow, that wheels flying off. Look at that.
Yeah.
Ooh, blood.
Arizona, where? She must have gone up in that horrific explosion.
Why does she
No,
have her
she
arms
hasn't.
up? Why does she have her arms up in that panel? To show us that she shaves her armpits?
Yeah, to show you
It's
that
just hanging on a branch.
tidy.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Can't get rid of me that quickly. Darling, I mean, you vixen. I do a staring wheel, okay.
Oh, you vixen.
I'm
I have
sorry.
to
I
say
didn't
that to the
mean it.
wife next time she does something like that. Next
I
time
was
she's
thrown
a
up
tree.
into the tree. Yeah.
You vixen. Get out of that tree.
I remember there was a Russ Meyer movie in the 60s called Vixen, and the ad said, "Vixen, exactly what you think she is."
A small fox.
So nothing to the imagination. Got it. All right.
Yeah.
Actually, that was the great thing about Russ Meyer is he left a lot to the imagination. And in his later years, he started to show more and more, and his movies got less and less interesting.
Oh, yeah. Another adventure of Red Comet. Currently fighting
Not only planets but comets.
Yeah. This is Red Comet here. He's running
No
away
shirt.
from that giant. No shirt.
Is he barefoot?
Yeah, looks like it.
That's bizarre.
And not pregnant.
No,
Yeah,
no
very
service at
bizarre.
all at restaurants.
Yeah.
Not even in the kitchen.
No shirt, no shoes, no service.
Yeah.
We don't care if you're wearing a cape.
Stop him. Poke him with these poles. No, shoot him. He's bored. He's running off. He's about to be stomped on. Poor Red Comet.
Oh no, he's suddenly grown big.
He did. Remember, he can control his density. We learned that from the
Yes.
first issue. Yes.
I don't
So,
think I
yeah.
learned anything from the first issue.
I can get bigger. Boom.
Allison,
Spurt.
weren't you paying attention?
No.
Spurt's back.
There's
That's
gonna-
why I
this
still have
this
brain
time,
cells.
It's going to be a quiz.
Spurt's back, and this time he's trying hard on the art.
It won't be the first quiz I failed in life.
Planet Flyer.
That's not bad.
Yeah, there's some real effort going into this
Yeah.
one. Yeah.
Yeah, no, this one actually is drawn better than the maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She seems
that
to
guy
be
who-
giving
he's got that
herself a
Peterson
breast
face.
check there.
Yes.
Yes.
Like, yep, they're still there.
I was disposed by my prime minister because I refused to permit him to experiment on my subjects. She says,
Or
she
anything.
calls her breasts her subjects.
Yes, or so.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, doesn't everybody?
Yeah.
I guess.
Check out my subjects.
I mean, I often calls them the girls, but still.
The girls. The twins.
Mhm.
Unlike my first creation, gentlemen, this is no mere giant. It is a great six-armed super robot, mindless and subject
Wow.
only to my will. And now to work. Yeah.
I had some extra arms laying around, so I figured I'd put it on this robot.
What the hell is going on down there on that bottom? What is that? What is that? No. In the little archway. What's going on there?
Oh,
That's a six-armed
No,
robot.
no, down in the
below
archway
that.
below
Okay.
that.
This
This is
that's
to his
wrong.
underground laboratory goes Radgio.
And slave girls, apparently.
It's like there's an
Radgio to begin
orgy
with.
in the basement
Yeah.
here.
Yeah.
There's a whole bloody Robert E. Howard book going on down there.
A
Yep.
couple people chained up pretty well. Yeah.
Now let's just forget about them. Oh wow, that's hideous. Lots of blood.
Yeah, that's no, that's definitely something that happened.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm kind of impressed that they did that.
Squish him in the gate. Squash. Laboratory. Radgio places one of his captives. The monster making. Oh, he's got him. Places one of his captives in the monster making machine. Turns him into a skeleton
With
and
wheels.
gives him six
And-
arms.
Yeah. Makes him a
Which that-
robot.
Luckily,
Six
he had
arms.
these shackles sitting on the wall so that he could shackle them in.
Yeah.
Convenient.
I don't think robots are made like that. I'm just guessing.
It's a monster making machine.
But he's a robot. Can you see? Look, it's turning his bones into metal robot parts.
Oh yeah. You're right.
It's
Sure is.
bonkers.
Triumphantly, he surveys his work. When I have made 1,000 of these robots, we will be ready, but I must have more human material.
The finances are all in the scalability. He's overstretching himself.
Yeah. Keep away from that monster. Joe. From now on, I'm in charge, says Spurt. Throws him in the machine and turns it on.
That guy he's just hit in the
It's
face.
the smoke, dude.
That guy he's just hit in the face there. He's got really good legs.
Yeah. Smack.
He
Why
pays
are they all
attention
wearing-
like that.
Why are they all wearing dresses? What's going
Well,
on?
my lord Radgio, it's safe to turn you loose now. You can't do any more harm because he shrunk him down to nothing.
Oh no. He's going
The
to feed
robot
him to the
gets loose.
rat. Ugh.
Yeah.
Just-
Attacks
he's,
Radgio.
he's looking like he's getting a bit suggestive with Queenie here.
Yeah.
Hello, love.
Well, you're safe now. Radgio will bother you no more.
Of course she's safe.
But I can't vouch for me myself.
Yeah, exactly.
It's a rather lovely top you've got on there.
Follow Spurt Hammond in the next issue. Don't miss it. I think we should call it there, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Spurt.
Let's,
We We don't want to keep looking at this next week, do we?
I think Spurt's
I think I'm
run
good.
its course
Have we had enough Planet Comics?
Probably
for now.
for a
For
lifetime.
now.
I'll go with for now.
We got an issue and a half in. There's Buzz Crandall coming up. Space Patrol.
That is crazy. That looks like the Muppet Show.
Yeah.
It does.
That looks like a Basil
Jeez.
Wolverton
Look
creature.
at that. That's a
It
nice
sure
pair
does.
of legs there, though. It's just a pair of legs. It's not a real person.
Real legs are people too.
Yes.
Good lord.
I don't think it's got anything to do with it.
Nelson Cole of the Captain Nelson Cole of the Solar Force.
Nelson looks particularly smug.
Yeah.
Okay, position number 27.
Flathead.
Good lord.
Auro again. Auro. Yep. Oh. Yep.
Yep.
There we are.
Well,
Oh, look at that. Love that cover.
yeah.
It's pretty cool looking.
Oh, that's really nice. Is that another Eisner?
Yeah, I think it must be. Must
Yeah.
No, it's Charles Santino.
Oh,
Oh, Charles Santino.
of course
Very.
it is.
Charles
Oh, no,
Sultan,
that's-
it looks like.
I know that style anyway, Charles.
Sultan. Arthur Petty. Sid. Alex. Charles Sultan again. Doing Captain Nelson Cole.
Sid Green became one of the better inkers for DC.
Yeah, Stan Ford.
So is there not a cover credit there? Oh, there it is. There.
Sultan, Sultan. Charles Sultan.
Sultan. Wow.
Sure does look like Eisner in his
Yeah.
youth, though. So whoever
Doing
it
a
was, it
good
must be an
attempt,
apprentice. Yeah.
He had plenty of them.
Yeah, he did. Quite a few. All right, folks, that was Planet Comics. Planet Comics. Next week, we'll look at something else. So there we are. We really want to thank everybody for stopping by today. So only Sarah was in the chat, but we had quite a few onlookers here, even if I didn't change my Facebook page over.
We'd like to apologize to anybody who was offended by anything they heard or saw today.
Yeah, I'm not apologising.
I'm not apologizing for my crap.
The views and opinions of this program are not necessarily those of the Indie Comics Network
Certainly
or
not.
most of the people running
Or
the
even of
channel.
our. They might not even be our
No,
opinions.
that's right. I might
Exactly.
just be talking complete crap.
Yeah.
As normal.
Want to thank everybody for stopping by.
Yeah.
Again, we know the majority of our viewership is after the fact, and we appreciate you too. Make sure you leave a like or a comment or something. Let us know you were here and what you thought of this show. Let us know if there's anything out there that you want us to take a look at, or we'll just keep digging through the library here and finding oddball stuff. So, all right, folks. Again, thanks a lot for stopping. Charles, tell folks where they can find you.
Well, they can go online and type in my name and the word Rammer, Rammur, my guy, who's a master thief in a future police state. First issue is behind me. Second issue right here, both on Amazon and elsewhere. Buy it. Thank you.
Great. Allison, tell folks where they can find you.
You can find me on the Indie Comics Network every Friday most Fridays at 3 p.m. I do arting with the Alley Cat, where I draw stuff and work on my thief in the near future fascist police state, Master Thief. So,
Lawsuit to follow.
yep. One of the things I'll be working on as well. It's my character Sparrow. And also be drawing my
Master Thief in a future police state?
No,
No.
not really.
Okay.
No, that was alright. No,
No, that's already been done.
It's already been done to death.
I'm calling that character Ramburger.
Hamburger.
But yeah, so.
How dare you?
Oh yes, I'm terrible. But yeah, I'll be working my sword and sorcery comic and generally doing some, probably more X-Men for a bit. I'm deciding between Cyclops and Phoenix, which one to draw next. That's a motorcycle. Getting all the sound effects from me. Let's do it.
It's me. No audio
Russ.
cue. It's your turn, Russ. Okay, it's my turn. I got the cue.
Sorry, I was muted for whatever reason. Russ, tell folks how they can find you.
Yeah, my name's Russ Leach. You can find me at russleach.com. There you go. Nice and simple. You can find out all the projects I'm doing there by signing up to the email list. Please do that. My email list is growing and it's helping. It's really getting the word out there about all the projects that we produce, especially stuff like this, Shadow Kingdom. There will be more of that incoming, and we'll let you know. You can find out by signing up to the email list, russleach.com. There you go.
Yes, exactly. Glenn, tell folks how they can find you.
Easy. Just put my name in Google or go to Amazon and you'll find all 11 books that I've published and magazines and all kinds of things. But if you just go to Google with my name, 2 N's and 1 M, and you'll find stuff there.
Cool. Let me finish this up here. Here we are. And folks, I've been your host, Randy Zimmerman. You can find my work, most of it at least, over at aerocomics.store, where you can find books such as, he says, Alice in Chains is over there. Yeah, a great horror title about a young woman who breaks out of her lab. The Fool, which is a humor superhero title. Guy who goes around, fights street crime using practical joke weapons and a dumb sense of luck, and especially Hero Bot Zero. Listen, my nice little 3-foot tall grumpy robot who defends his cities from large monsters as long as he can do it on the clock. We'll go over there, and there's a lot more over there as well, a lot more creators as well, and there's even more coming in the near future. So look for some great special announcements from Auro Comics here in the upcoming weeks. And we also now have a subscription service. You go over there and sign up, and we'll give you a little gifts. I believe it's a book a month we'll send to you. So we deeply appreciate everybody being here and going to aerocomics.store. Also, make sure you check out fundmycomic.com, where you can find Hatch Annotated over there, as well as a number of other great titles. There are a number of Aero products available there. AR13L is over there, the Little Mermaid. So everybody needs a mermaid with a handgun, you know, and a little crab with a knife called Stabastion. So go over there and enjoy. Yep. Stab. Folks, go visit your local retailer and look at those boxes closest to the ground. Even if you don't like the modern comics, don't give up on comics, and we don't need your negativity out there in the ether. If you love this business, if you love this art form, make sure you tell folks in a more positive light. There's like I said, way too much negativity in this business. So actually, in all the social networks in general as well. This Friday, Comics by Night, we're going to be looking at the rest of this great book about the Marvel legacy of Jack Kirby. We just barely got past Fantastic Four #1 in our last episode, so you know there's a lot more great Kirby to come inside that book. So stop by this Friday, Comics by Night, 5 a.m. Take a look at that. Anything else should we say? We're archived over at the Indie Comics Network YouTube channel, the Randy Zim YouTube channel, and the Comic Book Black Belt YouTube channel. We've been doing this for quite a bit, looking at some great sequential art and some oddball stuff around this industry. So go over there and take a look and enjoy yourself. So anything else we need to say?
No, that pretty much sums everything up.
Did we cover it all?
If you look at something and it's nothing
Did we
there,
cover any of it?
What's the difference of figuring out what it was in the first place?
Was that Charles?
I said, did we cover anything?
We covered it all.
How dare you?
I'm not wearing any pants. Film at 11.
I think
Exactly.
I think Spurt covered everything.
Did Spurt cover everything?
What the fuck is the matter with people in this business?
Anyway. Folks, take care. We'll see you next Sunday, 9 a.m. We'll look at some more great comic-related stuff. Friday mornings, Comics by Night, 5 a.m. More Jack Kirby. More
As
great
good
stuff
as
to come.
Planet Comics.
I don't
As
think
it
anything's
gets.
as good as Planet Comics.
Art is so subjective, but some people would say better than Planet Comics.
Fun is fun.
Take care, everyone. We'll see you soon.
Das Vidania.
See ya.
Bye.
Have a great week. In the middle of the night or early Friday morning, depending upon where you are in the world, a group of experienced comics professionals get together to examine and instruct about the art form that they love. That's great comic artwork on Comics by Night, Fridays at 5 a.m. Eastern, here on the Indie Comics Network, indiecomicsnetwork.com.
What was that? This is not a charade.
Now comes the part where we throw our heads back and laugh. Ready?
Ready!
It means you're a catcher, not a pitcher.
Taste the biscuit. Taste the goodness of the biscuit. Taste the honey sauce. Taste the goodness of the biscuit with the